Well, I have to say, I was texting you kind of about the things I've noticed as like an outside observer, just getting to know these two groups of people. There, to me, are some interesting kind of cultural differences in the dudes. Like the SEAL Team Six guys always seem significantly more laid back. They kind of lean into like the tattoos, like the SEAL vibe. Like that's there, like from all the guys I've interviewed, like that is part of the persona. Like I don't want to say Hollywood gets it right, but like that's very real. The Delta dudes are more, in my personal experience, it's like, I don't know if this guy should be teaching like high school history or like being an accountant. And they're like 5 foot, they're like 5'5".
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's not negative. I'm not saying anything negative. I love both those dudes. But now people on YouTube can stop screaming at me. We now have another SEAL Team Six opinion. And so there you go. We got it on record. Chris has it on the record. We're going to get this out as a special clip so everyone can stop screaming at me about being unfair. Are we all in agreement?
Yeah, yeah. No, dude, those are generalizations. I don't know that many Delta guys that aren't big fucking beasts of dudes with tattoos, you
I,
know.
I think what changed is if you look at the timeline, like if you look at the guys in Delta from like the 90s and the early
Yeah,
2000s, like guys that were in before GWAT started and then were
yeah,
in the
yeah,
early days of GWAT,
yeah,
they look significant. The team photos, not to get too nerdy here, you look at the team photos of them and you look at the team photos of like Kyle Morgan or like dudes from that time period, they don't look like they're even in the same group. So
yeah,
that is 100% correct when it comes to being tattooed and much bigger. I
yeah.
guess that's just how things change over time, right?
They change over time, dude. I have some close buddies that you would never know. They look like librarians in from Dev Group. You know what I
That's
mean?
awesome.
It just depends. Each of the four teams within the unit all have their own over time little nuances and differences too. You know what I mean? Like, um, I never knew any other. I never knew another squadron to have so many like ginger redheads in their team than red. So I guess it was fitting, but or we've got a lot of like mine had more guys from different ethnic backgrounds. You know what I mean? Like a lot of like Asian, Hispanic, black, white, whatever. And maybe one team had a bunch of dudes that look like librarians. So it just changes and flows over time through the drafts and everything like that. But like I said, I feel like it's the same. If you
Yeah,
got a group of those guys in their what they wear every day, and a group of those guys what they wear every day, like not uniforms, but you wouldn't know what the difference.
that's I love this. This is gonna fly.